Just yesterday, my friend Meeta on Twitter was commenting how it's almost impossible to get the perfect dosa. And being the girl who has been making dosa since I was in class 9, I thought I should jump to her rescue with a special YouTube video. So, here are my few tips on making the perfect dosa. The batter, the ingredients for which I have provided in the description below, it has to be just the right pouring consistency. It's not too thick and not too thin. And secondly, the dosa tawa should be moderately hot and it should not be steaming hot, because as soon as you start putting in the dosa, it will start scrambling. So my tawa is slightly hot now. This is my tried and tested battered dosa tawa, which I'm very afraid to get rid of. I'm just wiping off the excess oil with a tissue paper, because while I want the pan to be greased, I don't want excess oil floating around. Again, that will prevent your dosa from moving smoothly. So now I'm going to pour 2 ladles of dosa batter. And then you have to move quick now. Just start at the center and go around to the edges. And I'm just going to pour a very little oil around the sides. And now we'll cook it on moderate heat until you realize that the edges are getting golden, and then we'll turn it around. Now, if you are new at making dosas, I recommend that you start with thicker dosas and not try to make it too thin, as it may be tough to get it off the pan. And a non-stick dosa tawa is always a safe bet, because you're pretty much 100% sure that it will come off in one piece, unlike starting off on a cast iron traditional dosa tawa. The other tip is that the batter should have been well fermented. As you can see, I haven't added any soda or any other ingredient to the batter. Just by the fermentation alone, it's got so many little holes, which means it's going to be really tasty. Usually, if the first dosa doesn't come out in one piece, do try the second and third time. The quality of dosas usually keep getting better. So don't give up if your first one doesn't come out right. And the other most important thing is, if your dosa batter is in the fridge, don't take out a fridge cold batter and start making, because the sudden temperature difference again means that it may scramble or not turn out right. Make sure it comes to room temperature and then you remove the thing. So as you can see, it's nicely golden brown. I'm just going to add a few drops of oil again so that the other side gets cooked. In some communities, they cook only one side of the dosa, but usually in our home, we always cook both sides so that you get a nice golden, finish on both sides. So our dosa is ready, perfectly golden, crispy, round, and in one piece. And I'm going to serve it with what else but molaga podi and some oil in the molaga podi as well. So Meeta, I hope you liked my tips for the dosa, and I do hope the rest of you try as well and let me know how it turned out. And if you have a special tip for making the perfect dosa, do leave it in the comment below.